Hello everyone, welcome back to some more Let's Play Hollow Knight. In the last episode, we began to explore more of the different zones which wait for us here under Dirtmouth and towards Hollow Nest. We entered the fungal wastes through fog canyons after failing to make much progress there thanks to these strange black barriers. We met this gentleman over here called Leg Eater, and we purchased a new charm from him. Alright, well, let's pick up where we left off and go ahead and continue exploring more of this zone. The greed charm that we have equipped will give us, I believe, an extra, I want to say 10% geo from the creatures we killed. The extra greed loot will be flashing, showing you which ones were spawned by that charm. And we were here much earlier. We could not make the jump before, but with our Mothwing cloak, we now can actually reach this spot. This was an alternative way to reach the fungal wastes. I've taken off the compass, but I think we're about here. We remember the elder. A shrine or a grave of some sort. Aha! The tiny steps of a tiny creature. You got the look of an adventurer, so we've much in common. Searching for dangerous places, eh? Well, you're on the right track. A long-necked critter warned me of a tribe deeper down. Warrior sorts, so she says, and I'm itching for some serious combat. Keep sharp, my adventurous friend. Stay alive, and let's meet again on the road ahead. Here ends the Pilgrim's Way. Hollow Nest's heart lays open before you. Proceed onward to share in its glory. Those must be the thin gentlemen that Cornifer had warned us about. Wanderers seeking death, welcome. May you find swift end upon our claws. Perhaps those that went astray following the path were slaughtered by these creatures, or maybe this was just something they put up there when whatever infected the people of Hollow Nest began bringing those people down here. judging from all of the remains that these mantis have strewn around, it gives me the impression that they're very warlike. At the very least, that they have successfully defended themselves against all manner of other creatures. Not all enemies need be fought. Some are optional. This is one such battle. We don't need to fight the Mantis Lords unless we wish to.
Kika!
But we will not go this way without their approval. I don't think we are ready for them quite yet, so we will come back here later. The Mantis will also not let us fully explore their own homes either. Which is a smart thing, I think, for them to do. Sorry. Well, we're not getting up that way. Oh, I don't have any of this drawn on the map yet. We haven't rested at a bench. We'll have to remember that we can't make it up here yet. With the mantis's claw, we can now go back and check where that one female insect went. Let's see where she went off to. Looks like to the Hollow Nest city itself. He looks familiar. Very similar to the false knight that we defeated earlier. A large knight statue. There's a socket on its chest. Insert the city crest. The great gates have been sealed. None shall enter. None shall leave. The capital lies before us, my friend. What a somber place it seems, and one that holds the answers to many a mystery. I, too, have felt the pull of this place, though now I sit before it and I find myself hesitant to descend. Is it fear, I wonder? Or is something else that holds me back? The city looks to be built into an enormous cavern, and the rain pours down from cracks in the stone above. There must be a lot of water up there somewhere. I suppose if the cave roof stayed strong this long, it should hold for us. Before I leave this kingdom, I'd like to see where all that water comes from. What a sight it must be. Quirrell must not be a treasure hunter. He must just be looking for answers, because he's not taking any of the geo that we are finding lying around. Okay, we can mark this. Actually, that's on the map already. I don't need to mark it as a place we can't jump to. We should be fine. And that should be moved into this. Alright, let's explore this city.
Vendasu.
Have you brought me another nail to be honed? Leave it on the ground and return later if you're still breathing.
Ranjo Stenja.
Oh, I thought you were someone else. After a nailsmith, are you? Well, you found one. I'm not much for talk, but if it's a nail that needs repair, then you've come to the right bug. Your own nail is in quite a sorry state. It's obviously not one of mine. Still, anything can be refined with enough effort and skill, even that broken blade. If you like, I can reforge your nail. It'll make the blade far more deadly.
Jonsha.
As you wish. I'll get to work then.
Garadel Akari.
There we go. The reforging is complete. I've honed your nail's edge. You'll find it much stronger than it used to be. Head out there and test its strength against your foes.
Vendasu.
You're still here. Is there something else you want? If you bring me a piece of pale ore, I can forge it into your nail and make it stronger still. We should cover this now while we're here. This is water, not acid. And our little hero can swim in water without any problems. But he cannot swing his sword in water, and he cannot submerge himself either. Other insects are not so likely, and anything else which most other insects will drown themselves in water. A mechanism with a simple keyhole. We meet again, little ghost. I'm normally quite perceptive. You I underestimated, though I since guessed the truth. You've seen beyond this kingdom's bounds. Yours is resilience born of two voids. It's no surprise, then, that you've managed to reach the heart of this world. In so doing, you shall know the sacrifice that keeps it standing.
Hakana Sagamos.
If, knowing that truth, you'd still attempt a role in Hollow Nest's perpetuation, seek the graven ash, and the mark it would grant to one like you. Memorial to the Hollow Knight. In the black vault far above, through its sacrifice, Hollow Nest lasts eternal.
Morrison? Gian.
Aye. Come searching for rare items, have you? Well, hands off. This collection's mine, and I won't be selling it to grubby little wanderers. Still, I imagine you come across many interesting items in your travels. Maybe you'd care to part with some. I'll offer a fair trade for each.
Velmi Ardred.
He will buy any of the items that we've been collecting of a collectionist's type. We only have 2 types, there are 4 totals, and you can see the amount he'll offer right here for each one. I will not sell them, however, not yet. We do not need that cash for any reason at the moment, and if we die, we would lose all of our currently collected geo. Later on, though, as we require more cash, I will come back here to vendor this to make it quicker for me to be able to afford any things that we wish to purchase. Cornifer's around here somewhere.
그치?
Isn't this a change from those twisting natural caverns? The rain does cast something of a sadness upon it all, but the architecture is simply splendid. Charting such a different space is quite the challenge, though one I've eagerly undertaken. Perhaps you'd care to purchase a copy of my achievement so far?
Chocolate this.
We've both come far to reach this grand place. While I'm about these buildings, I must remember to collect a trinket or two for Zelda. An ornate door made from glistening metal. There is a slot for some kind of key. Not a simple key, however, this, but a different type of key. Record Abba. The mind still limits us so. How to break past its constraints, to obtain a pure focus. Is it even possible? it's obvious that these things, or maybe not so obvious, that maybe the denizens of Hollow Nest were busy experimenting. We're seeing souls trapped in jars here. The device looks like something you would be placing someone into. And this charm must have been produced by this device? Maybe they drained people there, or did some sort of experiments to produce the charm we just picked up. record, Senda. Spare thought for those consumed. Though through their grace we are evolved, no plague of mind shall overcome us now. It would seem that they were wrong. Not only did they consume those hundreds of bugs we saw, but they still were consumed by the plague. Oh. I didn't make the connection before. Maybe the souls inside these statues were placed in here by these people, the members of Hollow Nest. People. The souls of these consumed bugs were put into these as batteries, so that when the enlightened would travel, they would have a means to recharge themselves. Sorry I missed you. If you're feeling lost, why not pop up to our store in Dirtmouth and purchase a map of this area? Available now for an excellent price. I think we're going to stop here, everyone. We're going to check our journal. I think we have at least 2 entries we can read about for the hunter. And then we'll call the session. So let's think here. I believe we've killed enough of the... Oh, well, we killed enough of the amblooms. Simple-minded crawling fungus. Its cap is covered in a layer of hardened spikes. Lie on your belly, open your maw, and let this tasty morsel stroll straight into your stomach. It was one of the original creatures we encountered. Here he is, Vengefly. Flying predator that pursues its prey relentlessly. This fierce little hunter will bravely chase down creatures many times its size. Admirable. It is weak, though, and I have devoured hundreds of them with little effort or care. Soulmaster. Head of the Soul Sanctum. Hoarded soul, hoping to stave off Hollownest's affliction, but eventually became intoxicated by its power. The bugs of Hollownest tried all kinds of tricks and rituals and prayers to rid themselves of the infection, but to no avail. Perhaps the infection came from somewhere deep inside of them that they could not escape. Maybe everything's soul was in fact tainted. Folly. Once a highly intelligent bug inflated by misuse of soul. I've heard whispers that the secret these fools were searching for was immortality. To live forever. I've never heard of anything so obscene. Mistake. Once a highly intelligent bug deformed by the misuse of soul. These fools meddled with the soul of other creatures and lost their shape. Now they skulk through the shadows of their sanctum like slugs, hoping the old brothers will build them new bodies. So, the soul twisters and soul warriors were not so afflicted. They must have found a way to actually use it safely. But were still consumed by whatever disease spread throughout Hollownest. Alright everyone, well that'll do it. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see everyone in the next one. Take care everyone.